Yay, we're back and we're gonna learn about Colette's mother apparently from Greta. Let's go! You're the first person to wash ashore here since Colette's mother. Her ship met a storm too, apparently. I don't know the details, but I hear she went overboard. Raises questions of why she was, on the ship deck during a storm. And then Colette's father saved her, after which she remained on the island. Are you the only person on your boat? Yeah, my father made us a boat of our own. I hope it didn't get wrecked. You are the only one to wash ashore here. Perhaps it's still floating somewhere on the sea. Oh no, we've just completely lost it then. That'd be nice. Are you on good terms with your father? Yeah, I haven't even fought with him once. My mother passed away when I was still a child, you see. Father would read me picture books when I couldn't sleep. The small books would really look silly in his huge hands. I would always cheer me up. Good times, good times. But you've left him behind. I don't know whether it's a happy thing to... I'm not sure whether it's a happy thing not to see your child die with your own eyes. But... my father passed away too. Ah, okay. Yeah? Father remained stable to the very end, and passed away before I caught it. He had a relatively peaceful end, I'd say. Ah. Sorry. It's nothing. The it you're talking about. It's your illness, correct? Yeah. What did you mean, stable? Father had the same illness. It destroys all bodily tissues without discrimination, you see. Depending on the person, the mind can be the first to go. Wonder how far along we are then. But I see. You don't have it here after all. I thought that was the case from your reaction. Incredible. I didn't know there was still a place safe from it. What do you mean? This illness has spread not only through Iznia, but through the entire world. An inexplicable and incurable terminal illness. Some people said it was the fault of miasma. Others say it was a curse from an exterminated tribe. Some professor wrote a paper saying that it was caused by a power equally magical and chemical in nature. Religious folk say it's punishment for mankind's sins. After all of them just make things up as they go. No one really knows what causes it, or how to treat it, and it's all going downhill by the minute. Before long, people started to call this illness Enigma. Enigma. Greta? I'll come in Carlisle. You're curious why we don't get news from the mainland? We might be a secluded island, but knowing nothing at all of an illness that threatens the entire world is strange. Is that it? Yes. Alright, it should be pretty easy to see at this hour. Let's continue this conversation in another place. Follow me. I like the fact that, it's like a CG'd. It's a CG. The faces and everything still all change during the cutscene. You got a beautiful sky here. Absolutely. No light pollution whatsoever. That's not what I wanted to show you though. Take a look over there. Huh? What is that? A rift in the barrier. Barrier? Carlisle is surrounded by a protective barrier. It has been here since hundreds of years ago. Mainland. The people outside have long forgotten about this. Forgotten about us. I doubt we're on any maps. But the shape of the barrier is unstable, and this rift over there sometimes reaches the sea. And as if having planned it beforehand, some people always come through it. Through the rift. Aye. And? What is this barrier protecting you from? Or what's it trying to keep in? That's the terrifying thing. Yeah, that's... See? Chester's on the same boat as us here. Or is it keeping something inside instead? You've got quite a tongue for that carefree face. If it's something you can't answer, it's fine. I'm just curious, that's all. I just wanted to explain how come we don't know much about the outside world. People sometimes come from outside, but there's only so much we can learn from them. I didn't know a thing about that illness of yours. I see. What's that? A white forest. That's not just the moonlight, is it? Yeah, it's not. It looks like the trees are whiter the closer they are to the center. It's the opposite. Opposite? Wait, do you mean... The white forest is turning green, little by little. It took a while for it to get to this point. Well, that sure sounds strange. Indeed it does. It's strange and it doesn't make sense. Why would a forest need to change colour? So you don't know the reason either? Yeah, I don't. Maybe there isn't one? Maybe it's just that kind of forest? You know, you're one carefree man, aren't you? You say you're curious, but you never pursue a point too far. Well, I don't have long. There's not much I could do one way or the other. Seriously, you sound like you barely care even about your own death. Or rather, you say I've made my peace with it already. Aren't you frustrated? You've caught some inexplicable, incurable disease out of nowhere. Didn't that make you ponder about the meaning of your life and whatnot? As you just already gone through all that beforehand. You're a good person, Greta. There's nothing I've got to gain from answers. There's no one truth anyway. And it's only natural for the world and people to be inexplicable. Life, death, the meaning of life, they're like the riddles of a child, random and all over the place. I'll leave looking for things impossible to find to adventurers. So you've given up. Not really. I was always like this. Sorry. What in the blazes are you apologising for? Well, I don't know. That forest. You see... Also, when did we always have that pendant? I think we did. Yeah. It eats people. Okay. At least... that's what I believe. A man-eating forest? Sounds a bit... No, it's positively terrifying. Its name's nowhere near as nice as that. We... call this forest... Enigma. The disease and the forest have the same name. Oh god. now we're into the opening. Damn, it's actually quite close, wasn't I, beforehand? Hang on, let's watch this first. I have so many questions. The first one is, where the hell did we get that gun from? Seriously, where did that come from? And what's with the lady with the trees growing out of her? I know I'm using her for a thumbnail, and I have no idea how she's related to the story. I'm guessing she's related to the forest because she had the white branches, leaves coming out, and then they were turning green. So she's related to that. Also, she was in that cave, I just remembered. But seriously, where the hell did we get... are we getting that gun from? Because that kind of appeared out of nowhere. Also, I really do like the opening song. Don't know why I like that style, even though I have no idea. Like, I can't even hear it properly over the, over the instrumentals. But oh well, let's see what's happening on this new day with Chester then. Enigma. I'm guessing that's us getting out of bed. That was really creaky. I'm hungry. Fair enough, you just got up. Gotta go eat. Ah, Chester, good morning. Hi, Colette. Huh? Good morning. Are you on a morning walk? Haha, not really. I came to call you. Me? No, we always had that locket. Yes, I thought we could have breakfast together. Are you sure? You've already done so much for me. Please stop worrying over everything like that. I'm doing this because I like it. Thanks. Yeah, we're gonna have breakfast with Colette and probably her brother too. I hope you have a big stomach. I made enough for seconds. I see you have feast for breakfast around these parts. You need all the nutrients you can get, Chester, for a recovering sick person. Haha, I guess I can't leave anything now, can I? Ah, but don't force yourself. How's the taste? It's delicious. It's been a while since I've had such a nice breakfast. I wish we could see the spread. You're good. Eh? Oh. This soup in particular has a gentle taste. I'm glad you like it. Either way, what happened to your brother? Laura's gone fishing. I thought I could make fish for lunch. Fish is always best fresh. I don't think I've ever had the extravagance of eating freshly caught fish. Extravagance? Yeah, for me at least. Yeah, anyone living in a city, I guess. Ah. Or any place that's inland, I guess. Hmm? Were you with Greta until quite late in the night yesterday? You were with Greta until quite late in the night yesterday, weren't you? Ah, yes. We got lots to talk about. Talk about? About this island, for example. Greta knows a lot. If you want to learn about the island, she's the person to go to. Wonder where she got this knowledge from then. I'll be sure to ask her more later. Yes. Chester, how about a second bowl of soup? I'm quite full already. Thanks for the breakfast. You're welcome. Thank you for eating so tastily. Chester? I just thought it was very cute how you said that. That is something my mother always used to say. I just ran off with my mouth without thinking. I wish my mother was like that. But you know, she wasn't around, being, you know, dead and all. What did your mother say? First plate in the hole, second plate in the hole, third plate in the hole. We have permission to wait, what? First plate in the hole, second plate in the hole, third plate in the hole. You have permission to stand. What? She'd make me explain myself even if I... Yeah, she made me explain myself if I left even a single crumb on the plate. It sounds like she was pretty strict. Not really. She would always commend me for eating a lot in the end. Brings back memories. I'll take care of the dishes. Do you have anything else that needs washing? Not really. But you're a guest here, Chester. You should just relax and take your time. It doesn't feel right to keep indulging myself in everything like this. Let me do something to return the favour. But... is there nothing I can do? I'm pretty good at cleaning. Can you cook? Enough not to starve living by myself. I guess I'm completely useless? No, not at all. I don't know what's going through your head then, Colette. Then, can I ask you for something? Sure, I'll do anything. Can you take care of the laundry? If you wash it by the nearby river. Roger. Thank you very much. I'll bring it to you then. I can pick it up myself. I'd rather wash my own clothes myself. My apologies. I shall be waiting. Okay. It's nice to have a lively girl around. I wonder if people are going to come to this, or attempt to come to this island. So where's that river now? Crap. Do we have to make a choice? I can't remember. I thought it would be closer. Perhaps it wasn't a good idea to run off without asking for proper directions. I should go back and ask once more. Huh? I've never seen you before. Could it be you came from outside? And you are? Who are you? The name's Genius? I hail from the kingdom of Lautati. Lauti? Yeah, Lauti. Okay. I'll say Lauti. You know, that's horrendously wrong. Ever heard of it? The country of merchants. Yeah, which means... Right, my ship got stranded here. When I came to, I was lying on the beach. I'm Chester. I come from Leisner. That's the last country I've been to before getting stuck here. A good place. full of rich people and all. I made quite a killing there. Not like money has any meaning in here. When did you come here? Just yesterday. Oh, then can you tell me what's going on outside right now? What's going on? Yeah, it's been a while since I came here. I want to know about the outside world. What's going on in Lasagna? I'm gonna say, come on, let's move on with that. The natives here just call the entire world outside this island mainland, but they don't even know where their own Carlisle is, or if it's really under Lyan's dominion or not. There's not a single map in this place. Map? Well, the islanders care little for the outside world, so it's nearly impossible to get any information here. You'd think they'd be at least a little curious about what's going on in the world. Though, well, I imagine Liza... Oh god, I need to pronounce that name right one day. Liza... Oh god. Liza... Oh god, I can't pronounce it. I imagine Lasagna is the closest continent to this place. I was travelling from there when I got stranded myself after all. Anyway, Lasagna is a militaristic state that strives for world peace, last I heard. So, how many others did you swallow by now? I don't know how updated you are, so I'm not sure if I can answer. Hahaha, right. How long have you been stuck here then? Sorry, I ran my mouth off about thinking. It's something that's been weighing on my mind. I can't shake that old merchant's instincts, you know? How long have you been here, Mr. Genius? Just call me Genius. I don't think we're that far apart in age. Let's talk like the buddies we should be, sharing the same fate and all. I think it's been about 5 to 10 years since I washed ashore here. I thought the newest person was Colette's mother, and obviously that would have been before Colette was born, and she's obviously more than 5 to 10 years. That's a pretty vague estimation for something like this. It's the dullest place on earth, you see. There's nothing to do, so you space out and the time flies. Eventually, you forget to count. I'm still in my 20s at heart. Ah, damn, it's refreshing. It's been a while since I actually had a fun conversation. What about the islanders? They're no good. As boring and dull as the place they live in. I don't know how to put it, but they lack something. Every single one of them. Well, not necessarily the kids, I guess, but how much fun can you have talking with little ones all the time? Chester, let's talk again when you've got time. Seems like you're on an errand or something right now. Ah, right. I was asked to help with the laundry. Do you know the way to the river? Oh, just follow this road straight and you'll be there. You should hear the waterfall when you're close. You can do your laundry right over there, but if you need drinking water, I recommend going a bit further upstream. Thank you. Where do you live again? Over there. Over where exactly? Well, we'll meet again before long. There's only a few houses around here anyway. Alright, I'm currently borrowing a cabin from a girl named Greta. Our herbalist. She's a bit of an oddball in her own right. Anyway, see you around later. Be careful not to fall in the river, alright? I'll be sure to watch out. Haha. I see. Colette's mother also came from outside. I wonder if there are more people like that here. Maybe the population on this island is more outsiders than we expect it to be.